A lot of people have concerns right before the construction. What was your concerns, if you remember them?
I think my main concern was timeline.
Timeline.
Right. I was moving completely out, and there was just a certain amount of time that I could be out, and that was affordable. And, I've seen neighbors around here. I'm like, oh my gosh, their home project is going on for 6 months, almost a year. And I'm like, does it take that long? Why? So I think that was the main concern.
That was the main concern.
Yes.
Okay. So what we did the kitchen remodeling, 2 bathrooms, flooring,
whole house painting, baseboards, what do you call it?
Trim.
The trim window. It would be easier to mention what you guys did not do.
Yeah.
That's just on the inside. And then exterior, you painted. And I have to mention, as we go along with this, is, I'm an Altadena resident, and the fire came. We were like 10 days into the project, demolition and everything. And then the fire came.
Yes.
And shut us down for almost 2 weeks.
That's right, yes.
And not knowing if the house was here, how it was going to affect the timeline, all of that was anxiety.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I remember that as soon as they opened up the area and we were able to get back, I gave you a call, and it was 2 days later, you had your team back here. And you had not only your team. When I came up, there were 6 to 8 people working furiously in the house. And you promised me that you were going to make sure that we kept to that timeline. And I appreciate that so much, because that was a difficult time,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. How do you like your new bathrooms?
Oh, the bathrooms are wonderful. Oh my gosh. My primary one in my little bitty ensuite bathroom, I use them both because I love them both so much. Oh my goodness, yes.
And in the closets working for you?
Oh, wow. Before I had to put my clothes, I would use all 3 closets. And now I'm able to use just 2 of the closets. It's a small house, the closets are small, but it's fantastic. Oh man.
So how long did it took?
About 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah, about 4 months. No more than.
Like minus the 2 weeks, like around 3.5?
Yeah, not including the 2 weeks.
3.5 months. And we actually did everything here, like the kitchen, bathrooms, underground plumbing. It was a problem with the plumbing. All the walls.
Completely replacing the piping, all the walls,
lights, and then we rewired the kitchen over here.
Yes, everything is up to code now, and that's kind of reassuring, because I'm going into the next phase of my life. As I head towards retirement, I want to make sure that everything is going to be good for another 20-25 years, and I feel a lot better now that things have been replaced. Every day I would come and I would go through and just check out what was done. And it was so cool just seeing the whole process. And I would take pictures every single day so I could see from day 1 to the end what it looked like. And what a transformation. Yes. Yeah.
How do you like it now?
I love it. I love it. It's just my home, but amplified, and that update that it needed, it got, and it just feels so good. It feels so good.
Great.
I always ask myself 2 things. Would I do it again? And would I choose the same company? And would I refer you to anyone else? And I'm not really good about referring people, because you don't know if you can trust them, and you don't want to be giving names out. But the answer to both questions are yes. Yes, I would choose you again if I had to do it all over again, and definitely yes, I would refer.
Oh, this I have goosebumps. This is
but it's
so nice to
the
hear.
Honest truth.
Yes,
I know you're going to have great success, because like I said, this was as difficult as home remodeling is. You made it so much easier, and thank you for being responsive and respectful and hearing me when I'm crying and call Ray, and when just unexpected little things. Also, I think I need to mention, things that were not within the scope of work. When I called and said, hey, could you, and you guys came, and the team came up and helped with that. So all of that is appreciated.
Yes.
Yes,
How was the
but
guys?
They were really, really great. Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
And
Yes.
helping me out with things. I remember coming up after the fire, and I was trying to pick up some things outside, and one of the gentlemen, one of your workers who was here, he just dropped everything and came, and he just helped me I was putting in roof tiles or something, and he just came and helped, and stopped what he was doing, and then just went on back to work. But nobody had to ask him. He saw a need, and that was pretty cool.